Hey guys, welcome back for another video. We got a good one prepared for you today. What we're going to be doing is we will be previewing, breaking down, and predicting our Illinois Fighting Illini versus our Oregon Ducks game that we have coming up for Week 9 of the 2024 college football season. We are going to completely break down this game and try to predict who's going to win, who's going to lose, and what the final score will be. We'll also touch on the money line, the spread, and the over-under as well. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you have any comments about this game or any other games, drop them below and I will respond. Every week we go over every single college football game. We break them all down, and we also do the same thing for every NFL game every week. If you're a sports fan, if you're a football fan, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along with us. So we have the Fighting Illini playing the Oregon Ducks Week 9 of the college football season. Teams are starting to get deeper into conference play. This is a Big Ten matchup here. Oregon is now the #1 team. They want to back that up. What better way than with another top 25 win? They already have 2 top 25 wins right now. They have a win versus Boise State. They have a win versus the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the best wins of the season so far. Follow that up with your 3rd top 25 win. You'd be the only team with 3 current top 25 wins. But Illinois is going to be a tough one. So they are coming off of beating Michigan. We did pick them to beat Michigan. This is a tough team. This is a Brett Bielema team. They are a tough team at the line of scrimmage. They're big. They're strong. They want to make this trench warfare. They want to own the line. They want to make this game decided on who's going to dominate the line of scrimmage the best. As of right now, this game is going to be at 3:30 p.m. on CBS. The Fighting Illini, number 20. They are 6-1 versus #1 Oregon, 7-0 undefeated. Right now, the Ducks have a 91.5% chance to win this game. Pretty big spread here. I'm not a fan of in-conference spreads this big. They are 25-point favorites. The over-under here is 54.5. There's no reason, if Oregon gets a nice win, to leave your starters in too long. Big Ten play. You're getting deeper into Big Ten play. You want to make sure to keep everyone healthy, and you're going to have a potential rematch with the Ohio State Buckeyes at the end of the season. If you have a good conference record, it's hard to beat a good team twice. So you want to make sure you have everyone there. But Oregon's hot right now. They started out the season kind of sloppy. I said, do not panic. New quarterback, new scheme, new system. The longer they play, they're going to get better every single week, more efficient every single week. What's made the difference is the offensive line has been playing better as of late. Those first couple games, they were getting no push at the line. They couldn't run the ball. Gabriel had no time to vertically spread the ball out. They were just dink and dunk passing. But now they're starting to throw bombs. They are starting to go more vertical, which is then opening up the passing game. That opens up play action. Both complement one another. It all begins at the offensive line. Dillon Gabriel was the Heisman frontrunner coming into this season. Now he's catapulted himself back into the Heisman race. Props for him. But you don't want to underestimate the Fighting Illini. Like I was saying, Brett Bielema, tough, hard-nosed team. They want to beat Oregon at the point of attack at the line. They have Luke Altmaier coming in, having a great season so far, closing in on 1,600 yards, 15 touchdowns, only 1 interception so far. This is a Michigan type of team. They're built on the line, they're built on defense, but what separates them from Michigan is they actually have a quarterback who can throw a spiral. Right now they come in, they're averaging 29.6. They're throwing for 237.4. They're running for 146.3. They're closing in on just under 400 yards of offense every game, and a top 20 defense, only giving up 18.1 points per game. They allow 218.4 pass yards per game, and they run for 145.3. But the Oregon Ducks, that offense is starting to get clicking, and that defense is performing at a high level. They have the number 5 overall roster according to ESPN, and they're definitely playing like it right now. They are number 1. Dillon Gabriel, we know who he is. We know what he can do. His ability to scramble and extend plays with his legs is what separates him from the pack. And he's always looking downfield. Even when he's rolling out, he's keeping those eyes downfield, looking for the big play down there. He's closing in on 2,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 4 picks. They're averaging 34.6 points a game, throwing for 311.3, running for 158.3, just shy of 500 yards per game on offense. And they're only allowing 16.6 points per game. That's an even better defensive record than the Fighting Illini, who are a defensively focused team. That's why this team is so good. It's so rounded. Top 20 offense, top 20 defense. They're allowing 190.6 pass yards a game, 122.3 rush yards per game. They've already played a great defense. They played the Ohio State Buckeyes, the best defense in the nation, and they were able to move the ball at will versus them. So they're not going to be surprised here. They're not going to be out physical, but can they make sure to get up for this game like they got up for the Buckeyes game? It's easy to get up when you're playing the Buckeyes. They were obviously a big name team, number 3 overall roster in the nation. Can you keep that same momentum when you're playing Illinois? That's what's going to separate the difference. That's what Dan Lanning has to make sure this team does. They brought the fire versus Purdue, shut them out. Can they continue to do that week in and week out? That's what separated Saban from everyone else, is you got the same product every week, no matter who the opponent was. Right now, looking at the Fighting Illini, they have Altmaier closing in on 1,600 yards. They have Fegan closing in on 400 yards rushing. They have Bryant closing in on 500 yards receiving. Altmaier has 17 total touchdowns for the Ducks. Dylan Gabriel closing in on 2,100 yards. Jordan James in the rushing attack closing in on 800 yards rushing through the first 7 games. They have Tez Johnson. They have Stewart, one of the better 1-2 wide receiver combos in the nation right now. Tez Johnson closing in on 600 yards. Looking at the spread here, like we said, 25-point favorite. Over-under is 54.5. The Fighting Illini could make this game competitive. First, second quarter perhaps, but Oregon should start to pull away the speed, the talent, the scheme, and this team was also built at the line. They're not going to get pushed off the line by the Fighting Illini. They want to meet you there at the point of attack, and they also want to out-physical you. That's what made them so great versus the Buckeyes, because the Buckeyes are big on the line as well. I have Oregon ultimately winning this one, 37-18. I do not have them covering that spread. Like I said, I don't see the point of keeping your starters in there for that long. The Fighting Illini might get some garbage points, but Oregon is going to dominate this game for 4 quarters, and I'm going with the over here. I have Oregon cementing themselves as the number 1 team. So that's our breakdown. That's our prediction versus our Oregon Ducks versus the Fighting Illini game we have coming up for Week 9. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, drop them below, and I will respond. Thank you.